This reading is for the collective. If it found you, it just might be for you. Take what resonates, leave what does not. I'm going to start this off with a bang. Do not sit through this reading if you are very sensitive. You are not going to like this message. Alright, you might be fine, but I just don't, if you feel like there's something that you can't hear, this is not the video to sit through. Okay, some of you are about to be tested. Alright, let's break this down, because this could be translated in a few different ways. Some of you, this is about a person coming back into your life. This could be somebody that you ended things with, or they ended them with you. This could be somebody that, is either long distance, or you met online, or there's some sort of online connection. This person could have, moved on from you for potentially somebody else. There's a couple things coming through for this too. They could have actually stolen from you. They could have also just left you for somebody they thought had more money. That's one message. If you feel like this resonates, stick around. This person found out that you're more financially secure than you were before. They somehow found out, somebody told them, they're stalking you. I don't know how they found out. Maybe they're tapped into your phone, looking at your bank account. This person's a fucking freak. This is somebody who, this could be somebody that, you moved on from back in June or July. That could resonate. And if it's not that, it could just be you could have really built yourself from the ground up. You really could have pulled it out the mud. And it could be, this could be somebody that is going to suddenly show up in a super manipulative energy, and they're going to try to act like they're wanting to offer you, the world, some new commitments. They're going to come in very sweet and they're going to know all the right things to say. In this moment, you might be like, that person, fuck no, I'm never going to go back with that person. But I'm telling you, you might, right now in this moment, you're like, fuck him, I'm way too strong for him, or whatever. But when you see him, something might happen. I'm getting tingles. Yeah, it's there's a difference between out of sight, out of mind, and then when you see him, it might be a lot harder to see him, hear his voice, something, get a DM from him. In your mind, you're like, oh, I'm over him. And then when he throws you a breadcrumb or gives you a morsel or something, the inhibitors in your brain, it is not your fault. Our brains are wired to fucking betray us like this, especially when it comes to love and especially when it comes to manipulative assholes. I am trying to warn you. This devil up here coming up around the corner, this is either going to be you or it's going to be him. Or what ends up happening. Sorry, I didn't mean to say you're the devil. So it's clarified by the Ten of Swords off camera. So what could and probably will end up happening, and again, it's either going to happen depending on the choice you make, is whose fortune this ends up being in the future. This is somebody very conniving, and they're going to get their claws in you, or unless you say no. I'm not saying that it will definitely happen, but there's something where, they might get a hold of you, they might have a hold on you, they might have a very controlling nature about them, they might be obsessive, and they might lay a lot of burden on you, and also it could be that there's just a very deep betrayal that could be coming from a total fucking asshole. And it also feels like another thing that could happen is this could be it could be another cycle that repeats itself. If he left you for a younger girl before, he's gonna do it again. I wish it was a different reading. I wish I could be and you're gonna be happily ever after. Maybe, I don't know if it's with this person. There could be somebody that already came back into your life, and you're already oh, things are moving forward, really great. we're in a great spot. Again, do not take this if this is not your reading. If you feel like this is not you, then keep scrolling, baby. It's not your reading, it's not your reading. But this is for somebody. This is for somebody that I shuffled on that's listening. This is somebody that, like, could even betray you while you're at work. Like, this is, like, if you're in a new career, they might fuck around behind your back while you're at work. And, like, if this is somebody that, like, needs a place to stay, for example. This is also somebody that, like, has the potential, if you're fertile and have the ability to get pregnant, this is somebody who, like, could potentially get you pregnant and then, like, leave and, like, act like they didn't do anything. Or, like, just leave you high and dry. And there is something coming in about somebody just, like, fully ghosting after they get what they want, or going towards somebody new, or, like, just totally, just really dicking you over, and, like, in a really similar way that maybe he already has. And it feels money driven. And it feels like this could play out over the next few months. Like, by January, you're going to be like, where did all my money go? Like, I gave all these Christmas presents to this asshole. Now, another way to read this is, like, maybe he's the one who ends up screwed over, right? Maybe he's the one, maybe you're like, fuck that, I'm not falling for that again, and the devil falls into his own trap. You don't buy into it. He's the one in the Five of Pentacles. Oh no, how did you just leave me behind like this? Woe is me, or whatever. For a lot of you, I feel like it might be the former though. Like, and I want to be like, you know, I wish I had a more empowering message or whatever, but I think you're supposed to know that this is something that could end very badly. Even by November. If it doesn't end by November, it's like he might already meet somebody new by November and then secretly talk to that person. And then, like, by January, he's out the door once he's gotten what he wants from you financially or material-wise, or, like, he might use you for a place to stay, or whatever his, like, whole game is. This is somebody who, like, has done this to you before, done this to other people before. This is somebody who knows how to use people. Another message coming through. You could already be on to somebody. If this is not somebody from your past, this could also be, like, somebody you already kind of are, like, realizing some things about, and it could have to do with maybe somebody you met in July, or, maybe somebody with Cancer placements. They could also have significant Capricorn placements, but I do feel like, regardless, the bottom of the deck is like, the Ace of Swords on top of Death, so you'll find out the truth in the end. Like, at the end, no matter what, something ends and a truth is revealed. Whether it's the truth is revealed to them that you're not, like, falling for the same shit anymore, or the truth about their real nature is revealed, and you're, like, and it's just, you have to chalk it up to a hard lesson. I know I'm not the friend that you want to fucking get this phone call from in the middle of the night. You want me to tell you that it's going to be amazing. I know. This is why people don't like my readings. This is why people don't like my advice. This is why people don't call me to share their good news or their good gossip. Because I'm going to tell you a very grim, realistic outlook that might happen. And you might not believe this right now. I promise you, there's, like, a bunch of people that don't, and Again, I hope to fucking God I'm wrong. I hope this is not your reading. Anytime I get a reading like this, I'm like, I hope to God I'm wrong. I hope to God you come back and rub it in my face and you're like, haha, you were fucking wrong as hell, LP. You don't know what you're talking about. You're, like, whatever. You're fake. You're phony. Okay. I hope to God I am. I would rather be wrong than be right about shit like this. I hate this. I'm never going to be like, I told you so. There's never going to be a time in my life where I'm like, oh, look at me, another win for me. Let me pat myself on the back. No, I hate when I'm right about shit like this. I hate when the readings come up like this. I hate when people are like, oh, I didn't want to believe you when it happened, but then it ended up happening. I fucking hate all of it. I wish it wasn't right. I wish it wasn't real. Maybe it's not. Maybe it's not right. Maybe it's not real. But somebody needs to hear this. Somebody needs to know that there's somebody either coming back around or there's somebody that you already have some sort of inkling about. Your guides are trying to tell you. Your angels are trying to warn you. But you see, Angel Gabriel on the judgment card blowing that trumpet, someone is in your ear. You hear it. You hear it in the bottom of your soul. You feel it in the bottom of your gut. You probably had dreams about it. You probably have a grandmother somewhere screaming in your fucking ear right now. And your higher self is somewhere yelling at you about this person. So please give it a thought. Maybe if this is somebody that you're entertaining going back to or starting something up, tread carefully. Tread very lightly. And maybe don't give them the keys to your house right away or your vehicle or your, open up a joint bank account anytime soon. Maybe let him prove himself for a minute, because that might be too much to ask. Maybe that's another way you can gauge what he's really like. Try to just see what's too much to ask of him, because chances are it's a lot of shit, and maybe not at first. Maybe if he's trying to get your good graces, he'll do a bunch of sweet little things, but that stuff might start slipping away, and then what do you have? Some user, loser, liar, thief, manipulator, shitbag, dirtbag, whatever you want to call it. Again, I hope to fucking God I am wrong. But until next time, be very safe and good luck, collective.